Yeah, what's up guys, Primo182 here. We're talking about some E3 again today, and it was Sony's conference, well, and Ubisoft as well, but to get it out of the way, I didn't see anything from Ubisoft that caught my eye really. There was like, what was it, I forgot, the pirate one. That one caught my interest, but I want to see more of it before I put it on my list right now, so that one, I'm taking it out. And we've already seen Assassin's Creed that was shown from Microsoft yesterday or the other day, so we're skipping that as well. So to start off, we're gonna talk about some Days Gone, and that game, it looks cool. It looks like a lot of fun. The story seems intriguing. Like, that's the one thing I'm worried about, is the story. Like, because if it's just like zombies and you're just like running around and stuff, I don't know, it's just gonna get dull real fast. So I'm glad that they had a pretty lengthy showcase of it, which is awesome. I would say it's probably bottom of my list. And then second to the bottom is Marvel vs. Capcom. We actually got a story trailer today, and the fact is, I don't know, when I saw the story trailer, I don't know if it's like the art design or something, but I feel like the in-game art is a lot better than the cinematic art that they had for it. I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but I like the way the gameplay looks compared to the cinematic look of like when you saw the story part. But they added Dante. I'm glad he was revealed because he's one of my favorite characters from Marvel vs. Capcom. He's gonna be my main. That is, I could assure you that much. And yeah, so I'm definitely that game comes out later this year, huh? We'll see if I pick it up. I don't know. There's so many good games coming out at the end of the year, like always. You know, what is it, like September, November-ish is when all these games come out. So, we'll see, guys. It's moving on. It's going to be God of War. Now, God of War, I'm glad that they showed some actual gameplay and more of the story, because it seems like you could play as the kid as well, some missions, or maybe, well, I don't know how that's going to work. But the fact is, like, it looks like he's up to his old self, you know, just whooping that ass. And it looks... I always loved his beat-em-up style, and I hope they keep some of that element. Fighting the huge boss fights were awesome as well, so I can't wait. But we are on to my top 3 for the PlayStation event, and that is, what should I choose from? Let's go with, let's go with Spider-Man, because it doesn't come out until next year, so we'll get that one out of the way. And oh my god, they showed a lengthy trailer for that, and holy shit, it looks so good. It reminded me so much of the old version of like when he webbed that guy down to the ground, or like when he hung him from that beam. And just the fighting in general, the story seems cool. It just, God, I can't wait for that game. I don't know if it's 100%, it's a free roam game, or because it might not be. They didn't say that, but I'm kind of assuming because it seemed like it, right? But we'll have to wait and see. I hope it's a free roam. I could just swing wherever I want, because that was like one of the best parts about that game. So I can't wait for that game. It's gonna be good. Now moving on. Now these two kind of tear me apart, but because I'm gonna get this game on, well, I'm gonna get probably both of these games on Xbox now that I think about it, but mainly because of this game I'm getting on Xbox, and that's Destiny 2. And it just saddens me that they have exclusive, like an exclusive exotic weapon, a strike, some armor, and I think a mission as well, and a ship. And it's like there's an exclusive that's just for PlayStation. I mean, granted, most of that stuff is not really gonna matter since the only ones that I think matter the most is maybe the strike and the mission and the exotic weapon. The rest, like, I don't really care about the ship or the armor, because that armor's probably gonna be pretty decent, but it's not gonna be the best. You know what I mean? Even with that gun, it's hard to tell. We'll have to wait and see until the game comes out. But enough about the exclusives. That it's kind of a shame that I hate when games do that. But we got more of the story. The main villain, I guess, I forgot his name, but the Cabal, he seems like a badass. I love when he kicks the Guardian off the cliff like that. It was awesome. So I'm glad that we're seeing more of the story element to Destiny 2, because Destiny 1, it was kind of weird the way they did it. It almost wasn't even a story. So the fact that they're acknowledging that and they're having a story, is just gonna make this game 10 times better. So, alright guys, our last game is, you probably guessed it, COD World War II, Call of Duty World War II. Oh my goodness, that freaking trailer pretty much gave me the chills, dude. When you know, there's limbs flying, blood splatter, it boots on the ground, the sound of the M1 Grand, oh my god. And it's almost seems like there's some parts where like you're in a vehicle, like that tank where he's like shooting, you know, a machine gun from the tank, or like that guy looks like he was in the plane. I wonder like if it's just kind of like a kill streak, or just kind of like a map thing. So, you know, I'm not really a huge fan of vehicles in a Call of Duty unless it's like the story mode, so I'm really hoping it's something just minor and you could just kind of brush it off. And yeah, that, oh my god, I can't wait for that game. I'm gonna play the beta. Alright guys, let me know what games are you guys interested. This time I'm hoping to put links in the description of all the trailers I put in here. So I learned my lesson from the Xbox. I forgot to do that. And always leave a comment, see what I could do better and all that good stuff. And you guys, oh, before we go, so my favorite game from the Sony conference is probably gonna have to be Call of Duty. I just love Call of Duty too much to not make it my number one, you know what I mean? The close two are obviously Destiny and Spider-Man. Man, that's way too tough. I'm gonna just put Destiny first just because it comes out earlier, so we'll do that. But my overall game that I'm hyped the most for is Anthem. That's still my number one. Like, I don't know if it's because it's like the newest one, or like it's like a new game and it just looks so fresh, so awesome. That's still my number one game out of the 2 days so far. We'll have to wait and see what Nintendo has to bring. But overall, it's been a great year for E3, dude. There's so many good games coming out, and I cannot wait to play them. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys all later.